If you don't know what happened with Hungary today, I think you need to understand it. And I also think, before I tell you, you need to understand this is not coming from the people of Hungary, but its current leadership. We're talking about Viktor Orban and his current party. They decided to sue the European Union over the use of the frozen Russian assets for Ukrainian military aid. That's right. They're angry that the EU used the frozen Russian assets to help give weapons to Ukraine so that Ukraine can fight back against Russia. Keep in mind that if that money wasn't there, that money would be coming from the EU. So instead, they're using Russia's money, which is actually a win-win for every country, because then Ukraine turns around and then buys weapons from the EU and from the United States. All of this aside, Hungary submitted this lawsuit back in July, and earlier this week, the EU court formally accepted it for review. The case, it specifically targets the Council's decision on May 1st, 2024, which stipulates that 99.7% net of the income generated from the Russian frozen assets, not the money, it's the windfall of that, be used and transferred to the European Peace Facility. Ultimately, Budapest seeks to overturn this entire operation and that money not be used to help fund Ukraine. This came as Donald Trump supposedly had a conversation with Viktor Orban just a couple days ago about allowing Ukraine to join the EU, and then we saw this. Now, obviously, everyone is angry in the EU, including Ukraine, in which Zelensky went on and actually wrote a whole thing on Telegram and on Twitter, saying, yet every day we hear new accusations about Ukraine coming from Hungary. Hungarian officials have gone so far as an attempt to discriminate against members of the Hungarian community in Ukraine for their participation in the defense of our state and our people. Adding that in Ukraine, we respond positively to all proposals from the world regarding a ceasefire and real diplomacy, and the only one who rebuffed them was Russia. Adding, unfortunately, there has been no fair reaction from Hungary from such behavior from Russia, adding to the fact that Russia did that horrible thing today and Hungary just didn't do anything, didn't say anything. What we're seeing here is Russia controlling Hungary and telling Viktor Orban that you need to do everything in your power to stop aid from getting to Ukraine, because Viktor is best friends with Putin, which I need to remind you once again, there is an anti-Ukraine Zelensky movement going on, started by Viktor Orban and his party, in which I will tell you in 6 months' time, more than likely, if Viktor Orban doesn't rig the elections, they're going to be gone, because the people of Hungary do not like him and they do not want him. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.